Let me.
Take one. Bump. Oh yeah.
Weirdly, I
Oh,
haven't
no, we're playing
booted
so
up.
well. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think I got the reset there, but the thing was, like, Taroko was scared. He was terrified. He was terrified that I got the reset and was going to be able to, like, you know, do something crazy like I just did to him 5 seconds ago. He said sorry in the chat. That might be a forfeit. It is a forfeit. Let's go. We'll get right into game number 3, and I'll see you all then. Oh, I knew the recording was going too well. I knew
Oh yeah,
that
kill
it was
me
going
down.
too well, and that we were gonna have something tragic happen to us. And we run into this guy, who I think this person was like on the leaderboards at one point. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming these are bots, right? Obviously, split screen account, in SSL, stock octanes, right? But I'm not sure if he was on the leaderboards
You
because of
can
bots or
smell
because of
me
DDoS
too,
thing.
fucking
I'm not really
Palestine.
sure, but I knew that this guy was like #1 in the world at one point, and they hadn't removed him. So unlucky.
Guys, I'm reaching a dead end. I'm almost a bad player.
So far.
I'm almost at a negative, like less than 50% goal.
Make sure they can't challenge me.
Less than 50% winning streak.
Good enough. Reset.
Okay,
I mean,
this should
I
be.
didn't keep the, I would have liked to have like my first touch on that air dribble. And it's like a very technical thing, but I would have liked to just have that first touch on the air dribble a little bit higher, because that would have given me a little bit more flexibility to choose whether or not to keep the ball close or to pop it up with the touch. Like, you don't really want a super gluey air dribble. Although I would say if you've already beat everybody on the other team, then yes, a super gluey air dribble is nice just as a finisher for a shot. But if you have a super gluey air dribble, the only thing that you can really do is like
Okay, I wouldn't have saved that if it went in, but
boost into it to make the ball go slightly higher, or fake it by like stopping boosting and then just letting the ball fall down. But either way, it's fairly easy to stop. Whereas if you get an air dribble that like kind of pops a little bit off your car, you can either go for like a hard touch high, you know, by like
that was a good pass by him.
a lot of speed, a lot of momentum to it. Or you can go for like a soft touch, which will, you know, keep the ball a lot closer. Or you can kind of let the, you know, have the ball a little bit of distance and then go for a reset or something like that. So that's why I would have much rather had a touch that just went a little bit further out, as opposed to just like getting the softest touch possible. Now, there are definitely times where you want to get a really soft touch on an air dribble, like for example, like your first touch on an air dribble. It's nice to get a really soft touch if you know that somebody might be able to challenge you. Oh my god, wait, I just faked the bots? Dude, these might be some Temu bots. Or the ones that DDoS when they lose. Yeah, so some of the bots actually like have an automatic DDoS thing where if they're losing, they'll just like automatically DDoS the server, and then yeah, obviously, you know, in that case, if they just DDoS the server, they literally just never lose MMR. So, oh, okay. Well, let's lock in. Let's make sure they don't start getting goals on us, because if the bots do start getting goals on us, then could be bad. I forgot they can just do that. Yep. Of course. If they're already going to be cheating in one way, there's no reason for them not to be cheating in another way, you know? I'll fake that. Alright, they've got one. Come on, Kazi. Oh, he's just gonna be there, right? Kazi should jump that. He just missed, bro. What? Wait, dude, these are actually like some Temu bots. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these bots kind of, I just can't believe they just missed twice in a row. Give a touch there. Go for that. Nice, good save.
Yeah, that's not a good shot.
I don't know, I feel like a little confused because they just keep on missing at times. I'm getting bumped, that's unfortunate, but I do get this boost.
I don't care, bro. People will always be dumb.
And one of them's up for it already.
Like, they wouldn't even say this to your own, I'm pretty sure.
Got bumped.
No, I believe maybe they will say it to your own.
Nice shot from Kazi.
No, I don't
Alright,
think they
well,
will
we'll
say
go
it.
lead here, minute and a half left. Feeling good, feeling confident. Just keep it up. Maybe hit a stinker on the bots for humanity. Oh no stinker will be hit on that play. I guess Kazi just scored a stinker on the bots for humanity.
Okay, let me go all the way back.
Nice. I'll take that. I'll just pick his pocket there. Oh, I wonder, like, okay, I'm not advocating for bots to be used in ranked, obviously, but I was pretty interested in the bots back when it was like just a private match thing and like a local match thing. Like, I think I even did a stream segment one time where I saw if I could 1v2 the Nexto bot, which I think I ended up doing after a fair amount of tries. But, you know, I wonder if somebody did program a bot, right? Like, they can program perfect dribbling on the bots, where the bots should never lose possession of the ball. And they can also program in, you know, like perfect demos and perfect shooting, right? I wonder if they gave the bot, you know, specific instructions and specific rewards for going through pinches. Because I feel like pinches are definitely the highest skill ceiling mechanic, where if you get a like genuinely perfect pinch, you know, like you could get a pinch that goes like what 200 plus every time if you were like perfect at pinching. So I wonder if there was an AI bot that was like trained specifically to pinch, you know, maybe even train it like on the Dominus or on the plank hitbox or something like that, right? I wonder how nasty the bot could be, because if you think about it, they can just set up a crazy shot with a lot of power from like no setup at all. So I wonder. Really, bro? Really, bro? And Kazi nice one me too. Really, bro? That's so messed up. You're so toxic. Oh my god, I got it tight. Friendship ruined. I tried to AB. Well, unlucky. Anyways, yeah, that could have been the shot for humanity right there. But unfortunately, humanity will not be able to win this one. Humanity won't be able to clip on the bots, but we will win the game, which is okay with me.
I don't care about
Alright, game number 4, we're playing against use code HydroRL. Obviously, shouldn't be using that code. You should be using code CocoRL. But yeah, dude, Hydro is he's quite the interesting fella. I'll just say that. As he should be able to have that free ball. Alright, nice. Get one touch up here.
It's kind of annoying that I lost that ball.
I was able to have that. Didn't get the full boost there. That'll be alright though. Play behind Phantom here. Just got an air dribble. Nice. Hydro's gonna be a little awkward. I'm gonna take a 50 here. Go up to the ceiling. I didn't get the reset there.
Why is not everyone skipping?
Didn't get the reset. Probably could have just like. Wow, Phantom actually got a touch. Okay, we're good. Fine there. Kazi can turn on that. Nice, great 50. I'll take this one. Nice, hit that down. I think Kazi has that. Play behind him now. Wait on Hydro's touch. Ah, that's such a bad shot. All good though. Nice. Hydro's gonna wait on that in the back corner. Fake. Okay. I mean, I'll just 50 that. Play behind Kazi. Nice. Should be able to stay on that. Reset. Musty. Let's try. Wait on the bang there. Okay, it doesn't actually bang it. It keeps it close, which is a good play. I'll just wait for this. He doesn't have anything. Nice. Take the ball. Nice. Kazi's got that. And I'll go behind now. Wait on the next touch. Okay, Hydro's awkward. I don't want to commit there while Kazi's still in the play. Okay, Phantom didn't get that corner boost, so he's got to go back to that. I think Hydro's going to be low. Wait behind him. Okay, save a touch there. I'll just let Kazi go for the ball first. Nice, good 50 into the corner. Should be free possession for him. I'll play mid if he wants. Just gonna Musty. Most power on Musty I've ever seen, but he'll scoop up there. Phantom does get the beat. I missed the boost, which doesn't put me in an ideal situation. I can't, my bad. Yeah, if I get the mid boost there, I mean, that's perfectly fine. I don't even have to pre-jump that, but because I missed the mid boost somehow, I just get a bad relay play, or get a
Shahada.
bad position. Alright, Kazi should be able to go for that. Nice. They're behind him. Good touch. Wait, left side for Kazi if he passes. Nice, good shot. Thanks. Great pass. Alright, we'll go forward here. Try to 50 the ball to the right. Okay, get the demo on Hydro. Went for the Spanish. Phantom's gonna have a touch. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to touch that. He hit it straight to his backboard. Should be fine for me though for this. Go free flip forward here. Oh, over? Oh, I thought I could like accelerate that with a final touch there. Just by double jumping, which I did accelerate it, but not enough to really catch him off guard. It's a nice reset from Kazi. Great shot. I said, what a save. So, Kazi's sitting in the same Discord. I can see, you know, because Kazi and Hydro and I are all in the same Discord.
I just
And I can see that they're in the same call together. I saw that Kazi was deafened, like, while we were playing. And I think he's undeafened right now, just to, you know, talk smack to Hydro. Which, honestly, is deserved. Hydro is he's got a lot to say, let me tell you. So, when Kazi's what is saving him, trust me, don't feel bad for Hydro. Alright, nice. I'll play back. I mean, that's why Hydro said no problem when we got scored on the first time, because I said sorry. I mean, he was quick chatting me first, so don't forget it. Nice, that's a good touch. Okay, Hydro's gonna have that. I should be able to steal his boost, though. Nice. Trying to get a demo on Phantom here, make sure he can't get back to the ball. Nice demo. Okay, Hydro's pre-jumping. Ooh. That is, quite the pre-jump. Oh my... I don't know why, I knew he was gonna just shoot it, but like, I thought I had a little bit more time to jump. Because I was thinking about like, oh, do I go for a Psycho? But I should've just jumped for the ball and saved it. It's a huge mistake. Okay. Hydro's in net with 0. Oh, no, I couldn't pitch that in. Good luck, Kazi. Gotta get back for him. Get it over Hydro. Nice. Get that boost. Nice. Go in. This game doesn't like me. Get back for him. Okay, I got bumped. Nice. Kashi should be able to chase that, get 50. I'll go back. He's got that, right? Okay, we're fine. Alright, overtime. Watch for the Spanish, watch for the cheese. Nice, good 50 with
I regret doing that for Fib, but whatever.
Kazi. And for the bump. Nice, play the ball. Hydro is gonna have that one around me, but just force him to try to make a touch. Sorry, I'll let Kazi go for that. Kind of flipped towards that, thinking like maybe I needed to go there. Didn't. Okay, nice. Kazi should be able to have another. Watch for the shot. That should be fine. Good bind. Good for demo on Phantom. Nice. Good demo.
Phantom.
Kazi should have one here.
I need to come camp.
One. Can't really commit to that. I'll let Phantom touch that. Take this ball back. Okay, Phantom's gonna have no boosts. Good touch. And nice little end touch there. I'm gonna steal their corner. Oh, I got in Kazi's way. Might be a goal. I think Hydro missed. Yeah, I'm just gonna say nice, it's a good 50. Play behind Hydro. decent 50. Get the mid.
No,
boost as well.
3v3s or even Rumble maybe.
Cut that for.
Please no Rumble at least.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Unlucky.
No Rumble.
It's a good 50 from Hydro. I'll just 50 that though. Play Phantom's Touch. Oh, I'm awkward. I'll just leave that for him.
Oh, it is
He's
Rumble.
awkward. Nice.
Why do I have
Yeah,
Rumble?
that into the corner. I do get
Oh,
demo
wow.
though. Kazi has low boost, so hopefully he can save whatever happens. Well played. I'm here with 0. Just gotta keep this one in. Touch it high. Play behind Hydro. Nice. Behind Kazi. Stay in front of the ball. Nice touch over Hydro. I got nothing though. Shot. Kazi? How was that save, bro? What? I swear that ball was fully in the net. Gotta wait on Phantom's Touch. Gonna have a bang. Go for one more here. Hit it high. Phantom's gonna be there. I'm gonna leave that. He does get demoed. Can't go here unless I see a free opportunity to get the ball. Kazi didn't even get that boost because I just took it. Try to just mess up Phantom here. Nice, good pass to Kazi. He should just be able to call game right here, I think. Top left. Oh, nice try. I do take the corner boost there. The full boost. Right behind Kazi. Nice shot. Gotta wait on that. I can pitch this though. Nice, good 50. Keep it in. With low boost here. Up high. Pump Hydro. Should be a game. Oh wait, Phantom's there. What? Okay. Kazi should be able to get that. I'll just sit back close here. Wait on Hydro's touch. He's not going for it. Touch for the demo. Over him? Nice try. Okay, took the boost. Go behind Kazi. Watching for the demo. Nice. That's not ideal. I'm gonna get back though. This boost should spawn. It didn't. There it is right now. Nice. Good touch from Kazi. Reset. Good shot. Good on Phantom. Fake.
Bro, how did I not just go inside in there?
I can chase this. Phantom's gonna go. And he gets one. Kazi has full boost though, so if he wants to beat, he can. Just go demo Hydro. Nice. Oh, I just backwards. Nice. Good block though, while going across, so not super committing myself or anything there by going across. Just going for the block. Gonna have a reset here. Nice, good save. Stay on that. Right behind Hydro. Okay. I know you need boost, Kazi, no worries. Should have gotten that corner though. Watch for the demo. I'll go for the low touch. Just gonna drive straight at him here. Force him to flick it high. Nice, good bump.
Nice.
Oh, he does get around me. That's not ideal. Oh my god. Unlucky. I'm actually never gonna hear the end of that from Hydro. That is so horrible. I'm actually never gonna hear the end of that from Hydro.
Horrible
That's
ass
so
fucking.
tempting. Ah, man. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
Full video of Pam Bondi today crashing out.
I want to thank the Attorney General for her great work in the first year on the job, and I want to thank you for being here. With that, I
She's
would
done a
give the
terrible
ranking
job.
member for an opening statement.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Chairman, and welcome, Attorney General Bondi. You've got the best lawyer's job in America because your mission is justice and your clients are the American people. But to promote justice for the people, you've got to listen to the victims, like the women seated behind you today. Those are just some of the hundreds of survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's global sex trafficking ring who are demanding that the truth be told and are demanding accountability for the abuse.
Nice, I got diamond again.
Yep.
Still haven't met
Oh, let's go to YouTube.
survivors.
Oh my gosh, let's
Wait,
go.
wait a minute. So you're the Attorney General and you didn't even meet with the survivors of the people that you're releasing all the files about? What the fuck?
With their permission,
What?
let me introduce to you the survivors and late survivors'
real?
family members who are present today. There's Teresa Helm. There's Jess Michaels. Laura Bloom McGee. Danny Bensky. Liz
Shahid
Stone,
Al-Talib.
Marina Lacerda. Sky and Amanda Roberts, who are the family of the late Virginia Giuffre. Charlene Bouchard. And Lisa Phillips. Now, you're not showing a lot of interest in the victims, Madam Attorney General. Whether it's Epstein's human trafficking ring, or the homicidal governmental violence against citizens in Minneapolis, as Attorney General, you're siding with the perpetrators and you're ignoring the victims. That will be your legacy unless you act quickly to change course. You're running a massive Epstein cover-up right out of the Department of Justice.
Okay.
It's been ordered by subpoena and by Congress to turn over 6 million documents, photographs, and videos.
Wait, so there's 6 million, but I thought they only released 3 million. That
That's a
half
crazy
haven't even
shot,
been
man.
released? Is that? It's not even. I think it's like 3.5 million. So that means literally millions of these are still left.
Epstein files, but you've turned over
What?
only 3 million. You say
What
you're
is
not
he
turning
doing
over the other
over there?
3 million because they're somehow duplicative, but we know that there are actual memos of victim statements
That's not their decision to make.
there. And you also took down the Department of Justice's prosecution memo from 2019. So it's clearly not all duplicative, but even if it were, why not release it? Just release all the duplicative stuff.
Yes, put it out
And the
there.
half you did produce, you redacted the names of abusers, enablers, accomplices, and co-conspirators, apparently to spare them embarrassment and disgrace, which is the exact opposite of what the law ordered you to do. Even worse, you shockingly failed to redact many of the victims' names.
Not that big of a
which is what
shock.
you were ordered to do by Congress. Some of the victims had come forward publicly, but many had not. Many had kept their torment private,
Sure.
even from family and friends. But you published their names,
That's
their
crazy.
identities, their images on thousands of pages for the world to see. So you ignored the law, and even with over 100,000 employees at your disposal.
I think they've got to get rid of her. They do. Like I thought they had to get rid of her with the Tesla bombings. The fact that they let those Tesla bombings go on and they never held any of those people accountable. Like you had people that were creating national databases of where Tesla owners lived, so they would make
Let's
reports
go.
out of the people that own these cars, and other people could firebomb and destroy the cars. And a ton of these people never got arrested. There were never any consequences for it, and they were just able to do it with no other type of problem at all. So really, I mean,
What? How did
this
this
is
end?
only one thing. Like, the worst part about this is that she's so incompetent, I don't even know if it's a cover-up. I think that she actually just might be a fucking retard. Because how do you mess up so many different things over and over and over? At a certain point, I mean, like, you're just a fucking idiot.
You acted with some mixture of staggering incompetence, cold indifference,
Yeah.
and jaded cruelty towards more than 1,000
You see what I'm saying,
victims
though, right?
raped, abused, and trafficked.
Yeah.
This performance screams cover-up. Convicted
And it does
sex
look like
trafficker and groomer
Yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell opened the gates of hell to Virginia Giuffre and hundreds of other victims, as Virginia recorded in her
What a
remarkable
save!
book,
How do you
Journal.
save like
When
that?
Maxwell was
That's
subpoenaed
crazy.
to come testify before Congress, you and Todd Blanche quickly moved her from a higher security prison to a minimum security camp in Texas, where she's enjoyed 5-star treatment, including catered
Yeah.
meals,
Wow.
private gym time,
What the
and
fuck?
access to a therapy puppy. All because Todd
They
Blanche,
gave this bitch
who's
a-
utterly failed to
They
investigate.
gave this bitch a dog? They gave her a fucking dog? And she didn't even snitch anybody out? Bro, you gotta take the dog away. That poor dog. I know, really, like, how does this even happen?
the monstrous crimes of Epstein and Maxwell's co-conspirators, spent 9 hours with Maxwell and satisfied himself that she would have nothing untoward to say about Donald Trump, which is your only real interest in the matter, based on institutional performance.
They're good at
I think that
saving.
there's a lot of people that are weaponizing the Epstein files for Trump or against Trump. I think it's pretty obvious that something has been going wrong here, and it's not really as simple as, you know, Epstein is in the right or not. I think it's very simple that, you know, it's like way more complicated than that.
What?
Abandoning victims
What did he say? Dominic
is
Norton?
what you do best. When the FBI opened a criminal investigation into the brutal killing in Minneapolis of Renee Good, a poet and 37-year-old mother of 3.
Justified. Shouldn't have been driving your car. Should have followed the fucking commands. Should have listened to the police. Should have complied. Shouldn't have spent all morning harassing them and impeding what they were doing. If they had arrested her earlier, it wouldn't have happened. I completely
Okay,
justified.
I'm happy that it's overtime. We almost got scored on.
Military ICE agents,
Paranoid.
you shut it down. You claim you're investigating the cold-blooded murder of Alex Preddy, an ICU nurse at the VA. But how can we trust the administration when the president...
I dislike these people weaponizing and trying to use basically the moral good standing of the Epstein files and the objective evil of it to effectively launder their political ideology with ICE. Like, that's what they're really doing, is they're, like, this guy is a bad actor. He's trying to launder the Epstein files
Nice.
and launder, you know, basically aggressive, abusive people who refuse to follow the law, who are violent towards police
Finally,
officers,
I
getting
won in a
shot. It's
2v2 match.
tragedy when somebody gets shot.
Yeah,
It's
2v2
sad,
is harder
but
than I
sometimes
thought.
it's justified. After looking at both of these,
Thought since
I think
I'm
the
flat
driving
3 and
car was
1v1
completely
maybe.
justified, and I think Alex Preddy. It was
It's probably
unfortunate,
not.
but it's hard to say the cops should go to jail, and I think they should do an investigation. But, you know, it's very clear that Alex Preddy was not just a nurse. He
Oh,
was
52%.
an active agitator. He was not a protester. He was a criminal, and he should have never got a gun there. All of these things are true. And so whenever he's taking the moral, basically like the moral mandate the Epstein files deserve, and you're trying
That
to
was a good
weaponize
shot.
your own political values to try to interweave it and launder your political ideology through the Epstein files, you're just being a piece of shit. So I don't even think that this person cares about the Epstein files, which is what I think is very fucking annoying, is he doesn't even care about this at all. He's just using this as a weapon to go and attack somebody that is in opposition for his political goals. This guy's trying to bring in some weird stuff. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's using his ammunition.
known called Preddy a domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
Stephen Miller called him a would-be assassin. Not only do you refuse to share evidence with the state and local investigators and prosecutors in Minnesota, you have blocked their access to the crime scene and the evidence. How are you seeking justice for Mario Martinez, the Montessori school teacher in Chicago who was shot 5 times by a Border Patrol agent who bragged about it on text? Or the family of Keith Porter, a father of 2 shot and killed by an
So is this about the Epstein files, or is it just more Democrats that are trying to launder women being raped? And like they're basically, you don't even care about this. It's amazing to me to see somebody just totally, like, it's so blatant that they don't even care about this issue at all. They don't give about this shit. They don't give a shit about this at all.
They don't give
All
about
they care
this
about is weaponizing this so they can push some fucking agenda for justifying illegal aliens. They don't care about people getting raped. They don't give a shit about this.
the ICE agent in L.A.
Yep.
Where the family of Silverio Villegas Gonzalez shot and killed in Illinois minutes after he dropped his kids off at school.
Oh,
There's no sign of any movement at the Department of Justice. You even launched a criminal investigation into Renee Good's grieving widow.
Yeah. Good. Should put her in jail. Put her in jail as an accomplice. Absolutely. All the way. No mercy.
What is that? But it's even worse. You've turned the People's Department of
Fucking base.
Justice into
Completely
Trump's
base.
instrument of revenge. Trump orders of prosecutions like pizza, and you
Nice.
deliver every time. He tells you to go after
No, he don't. What do you mean?
James Comey, Letitia James, Lisa Tuck, And Jerome Powell.
Yeah.
the head of
That's a
the Federal
crazy
Reserve, and
sniper.
members of Congress like Adam Schiff,
This has
Mark
nothing to
Kelly,
do with the
Alyssa
Epstein
Slotkin,
files.
Chrissy
There's
Houlihan,
nothing to do with
Jason
it.
Crow, Chris DeLuzio, and Maggie Goodlander, to name a few, and you snap to it. You replace real
Jesus
prosecutors
Christ.
with counterfeit stooges who robotically do the president's bidding. Nothing in American history comes close to this complete corruption of the justice function
Right.
and contamination of federal law enforcement.
Nothing says corruption of justice than removing people that are in the country illegally, right?
The good news
Oh,
is many
God.
serious lawyers at DOJ, including some of your own original employees, have refused your lawless orders. Daniel Sassoon, your original pick for acting U.S. Attorney Manhattan,
Is this even about the
resigned.
Epstein
Ra-
files? Is this just them complaining about her for something
Then
unrelated?
probably resigned too. Right? He found no evidence to justify criminal charges. So you forced him out. You replaced him with Lindsay Halligan, Trump's personal lawyer for the Mar-a-Lago documents case, vendettas, and baseless indictments brought by the hacks left at DOJ now. With 2 different grand juries in Virginia voting down indictments against Letitia James in a single week.
This has nothing to do with the Epstein files at all.
I know, I've been
This is just
listening
like
to it the
basically,
whole time.
well,
It
I've
didn't
got
do
my
it.
bucket list, my laundry list of problems. Let me just use all of them and bring everything up. Oh my God. Made a playlist? Okay, I'll look and see it. Jesus, what an idiot.
Of our armed forces on
my
charges of
God.
seditious conspiracy simply for exercising their First Amendment rights. I hope you will heed the wisdom and the
Right.
constitutional patriotism of those grand jurors and not try it again by doubling down on
Grandstanding?
affiliation.
Absolutely.
Oof,
As your
that's a
best
good.
friends are sacked for having participated in the January 6th case or just flee for the exits now, your new lawyers keep lying in court. In dozens of cases, they've been excoriated for lying to federal judges. Chief Judge Boasberg, right here in D.C., suggested
He doesn't always say yeah when he agrees with.
Emotions. That's all they ever do.
traded a fraud on the court.
All they do.
Other judges found your statements to be, quote, inexplicably misleading, patently incredible, totally inconsistent, and so disingenuous that the court is left with little confidence that the government can be trusted to tell the truth about anything. Now, as ranking member, I asked the chairman to add a few extra rounds of questions today because we each have 5 hours of questions, not 5 minutes, but we're stuck with 5 minutes. That's clearly insufficient to give voice to America's victims and survivors and to demand answers about all the corruption.
Oh my gosh, I slotted it and I helped it. I don't know if I would have slotted it if I didn't help it. And then,
Please do not waste 1 second of our precious time by evading questions.
He's really gonna go out and get mad at her for wasting time preemptively while you just got out and you're grandstanding about a bunch of bullshit.
yeah.
Oh my
By
God,
changing
you
the
just wasted
subject,
10 minutes.
we're engaging in personal attacks against members of Congress.
Jesus.
We saw your performance in the Senate, and we're
Oh
not
my
going to accept
God.
that. This isn't a game. In the Senate, you brought something with you called a burn book, a binder of smears to attack members personally for doing the people's work of oversight. Please set the burn book aside and answer our questions. And when you hear us reclaim our time, that means it's time for you to stop speaking. We only have 5 minutes. So when we-
Okay, this is just some bullshit. I'm just gonna move on. Like, this is basically him going out there. He illegally, the rat that illegally, what's this here? Defended the border being open illegally for 4 years. Yeah, I know. There needs to be consequences for people that are like that. This person has no care at all about the Epstein files. The Epstein files for somebody like this are purely a political tool to achieve an end.
Yeah, I'm still weirdly on
Care about the
Flat3.
implications of it being a weapon for your political goals.
Okay, nice to get a chance for
Absolutely massively fucking annoying. So this is
Diamond
top-
2.
Okay, so this is the big one right here. Here we go.
Is recognized for 5
May I
minutes.
respond very briefly to her statement?
Well, I think we can do that
Okay.
probably on one of our members' time.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you. I don't want that to get away. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Behind me, I have 3 documents from the DOJ production that are emblematic of the massive failure of the DOJ to comply with the Epstein Files Transparency Act.
Yeah, why did it
To my
happen?
right is an email that was sent by the victim's lawyers to the DOJ. It was a list of names not to redact.
Okay.
A list of names not to release. What did the DOJ do with this email? they released this email in the document production. Literally the worst thing you could do to the survivors, you did. And they're getting phone calls. A lot of
How
them,
the fuck did that happen?
people didn't want to be known. And we know you touched the document because you redacted one name and you redacted the lawyer's name.
True. So it implies that they did look at it, and it wasn't just simply oversight and ignorance. So they made a decision not to redact.
That was a really
What
good
the
shot.
fuck?
But you left the survivor's name there.
That was a
This
spot
document
right
will
there.
show you.
Oh my
And
god.
that was in the title. The victims, survivors' names, all right?
That was a
Victims
really good
list.
slot.
And they didn't think to
Slot.
redact that.
The title of this one is Child Sex Trafficking. Co-conspirators. Fully redacted. And, by the way, you know, redacted.
Oh no. Okay, this is the type of this is good. So you have it redacted, and they're just post-it notes, and you're gonna unredact them in front of everybody. Oh, this is perfect. Here we go.
Here. Les Wexner is in this.
Wow.
Now, your deputy attorney general said, oh, well, he appears hundreds of times in the files, but he doesn't appear in this file until I forced you to release it, where he's listed as a co-conspirator,
Yes.
not to tax evasion, but to child sex trafficking, not to prostitution,
Yep.
not to money laundering.
Yeah, it's not like it was just he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. No. Oh no.
Child sex trafficking. And then finally, what we have here
Is he gonna?
is the third exhibit that I have
Oh,
is
no.
emblematic of the FD302 release. These are the documents that we need that you're holding on to
Why?
and over-redacting because they have the names of the
Bro, in Israel, they wouldn't release these
How do we
files.
know?
Like, they would never do
The
that.
survivors gave testimony.
They wouldn't even release it. They wouldn't do a bad job of it because they would never. If something equivalent happened in Israel, I don't know what the deal is with this. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't release the files in Israel if something equal happened.
Files you pulled down from the website
Oh
that
my
we will never
God.
see. Because we can't search the redactions. So, I have several questions for you. Who's responsible? Are you able to track?
Thank you. Thank you. And also, wasn't part of the, if I remember correctly, part of the bill was that every redaction had to be explained. Do you remember that? Because I remember when this was getting passed, they said every redaction had to be explained for why it happened. So why? So if basically it's either she's wrong or she's wrong. You either didn't follow the law or you didn't follow the law. There's no winning answer here.
Who in your organization made this massive failure and released the victims' names? Are you able to track who it was that obscured Les Wexner's name as a co-conspirator in an FBI document?
By the way, they should be able to track that. Like, if it's anything like the IRS is inside of the computer's internal systems, any modification to government data
That's how you
is
do
tracked with
teamwork
a
there.
government ID, and every single action that's taken, web
You know
pages,
it's
access,
but
and anything
true.
that's done is automatically tracked by a internal system that detects every single thing that happens. So the answer to this is obviously yes.
You know
Yes,
it's
you
but
100% can do this.
true.
Massey's cooking here. It's obvious mistakes. Yeah, server nerds can find it quickly. Well, that's how they would figure it out, right? If you made a mistake, they would look and see like, oh, why did you do
These
this?
guys are good 1v1 players.
Do you have that kind of accountability?
I believe Wexner's name was listed more than 4,000 times. About
That's not even the answer. She's answering a different question.
Yeah, I already told you that.
You know it's but
Finish
true.
my answer.
There is no answer. No. I'd say no, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Like, you're not even answering the question.
Come on, let me finish my answer. We corrected that within 40 minutes.
Nice.
Why was it wrong? He didn't ask. Yeah, he didn't ask how fat. Like, see, this is like honestly, like I love this because like she's getting pulled up in chat. She is. She's getting her chat logs pulled up. He asked you a question of what's 1 + 1, and you're talking about the size of Africa. You're not even answering the question.
size of
This
Africa.
has nothing to do with it.
I mean, that's a bad analogy, but sure.
It's already, you're acting like everybody's trying to cover up Wexner's name.
Reclaiming.
Well, somebody did, because that's how it got covered. Oh, covered up. You know what a cover up, you know what a synonym for that is? Redact.
But it's
So how
somewhat
did that
similar
happen?
to that.
Let's change the vocabulary and then pretend like it's different.
My
I'm going
time.
to answer this question.
Reclaiming my time.
He
It's-
was,
Mr.
this is
Chairman,
how this works.
Can I have my time?
He was,
Mr. Chairman,
The gentleman can give her answer.
Thank God, bro. Like, not putting up with any of this fucking bullshit. This is, oh my God. I need this straight. Put this into my fucking veins, bro. Like, I want this all the time. We need this all the fucking time. She's so condescending. Like, just answer the question. Literally, just answer the question. Like, let her answer. No, he's not letting her answer because this is what she's trying to do. She's trying to filibuster his time. She's trying to take enough of his time up by answering a question that he didn't ask, by then making it to where she doesn't have to actually answer the individual question. It's a clock game, yeah. She's trying to play out the clock. No, the moment that somebody is not instantly answering your question, they should be stopped.
The time belongs to the gentleman.
all right, I'm reclaiming my
Can I
time.
give my answer?
So I'm going to put the language of the bill up on the screen.
Chairman, may I give my
Another
answer
question.
on that?
Shut the fuck up.
If,
This
Here's
is a political
the question.
joke, and I need to give my answer
yeah,
on that.
we'll let the attorney
It
general
is,
respond,
you're right, but not in the way you think.
and then the gentleman can move to his next
Chairman,
question.
it's my time.
Within 40 minutes, you asked me a question.
You
Within
can-
40 minutes, Wexner's
She's trying to go and excuse me. So
name was added back.
Within 40 minutes of me catching you red-handed.
Ready? There was one redaction out of the
there was only one. No, there wasn't. There were so many more of them. This is actually so pathetic. How did you not come into here and have a better answer for it? Really, it's so embarrassing. What an insufferable, stupid bitch. This is crazy.
Listed as a co-conspirator.
And we invited you in. This guy has Trump derangement syndrome. He needs to get.
He should have got rid of her after the Tesla thing. Trump should have got rid of her after the Tesla thing. Yeah, no, they should have already got rid of her. And this is the kind of thing, like, it's so fucking embarrassing. Because, like, she should be removed for sure. I tried to tell you all this, bro. Like, yeah, I tried to tell you all this. Like, they should have got in. They need to get in. Oh, bro, like, I'm trying to think, like, who could they even get in as Attorney General? Like, that guy, they should get in, like, whoever the guy said that he wanted to hang and lynch everybody in the Epstein files, I want to get him. I forgot who it was. It was like Tim or something like that. Tim Burchett. I think maybe we go, well, let's see what he's doing. What's he up to? What's he got going on?
I know
Yeah,
what
like
it
something
sounds
like
like.
that. I feel like that's a good way to do it, right? Matt Gaetz? Isn't that guy like, wasn't he involved with like an underage girl? You know, right? It's like, it's
That's a crazy shot. Yeah, you
want to
have to be skilled to hit it that. No, you don't, actually. But that's still faster than average.
Politician?
Chairman, please restore his time and remind the witness of the rules here.
God.
There is no credible.
Wait, this is all wait, this is all live? This is such a crash out.
Information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday that he trafficked to other individuals.
Is
That's
that
not what was discussed.
your position as well?
Oh, it was paused. It was a video.
My position is any victim who comes forward, of course, we
Well,
would.
how can they come forward if you're not going to meet with them? And also, by the way, I want to. So we're at 4:30. I'm going to go back just a second so I can read this. The reason why she interrupted him whenever he was going to pull up the link
Bro, I predicted that.
is in order to stop him from bringing up the fact that they obviously disregarded the law and they didn't follow the protocol that the law required them to do word for word, right? Internal DOJ communications, including emails, memos, meeting notes concerning decisions to change, not in change, and obviously this thing's in the middle, it says they need to be documented and explained. So she shut it down, and she didn't want them to bring this up because she knows that the conclusion of them bringing this up is that basically there are two options in here. Charge, excuse me. Oh, to charge or not charge, right, exactly. Concerning decisions to charge, yeah, it has to be written down.
You know it's a button.
Okay, well then, why didn't? I mean, again, like you have the. Do you think the military, not military? Do you think government can't figure this out? So this is the reason why, is that in option A, the redaction was done, and it was done on purpose, which makes her look bad. And in option B, the redaction was done on accident, which also makes her look bad, because in both instances, the law was not followed. That's the reason why she interrupted it.
My position is any victim who comes forward,
You want me to
of
pick
course,
one?
we would love to hear from them. 1-800-CALL-FBI. Did you ask Merrick Garland that the last 4 years?
Merrick Garland wasn't here.
Did you talk about Epstein?
I am
at
reclaiming
all?
Merrick Garland wasn't out there saying the Epstein files were on his desk. Like, he's not there. Like, it's nothing to do with him.
time. I'm glad you're asking about Merrick Garland.
We're gonna reclaim
Because
time
this
when
is
you don't
bigger
know
than
what
water.
Oh my God.
Okay,
When I don't answer the question the
this
way
goes
you
over
want.
4 administrations. You don't have to go back to Biden. Let's go back to Obama. Let's go back to George Bush. This cover-up spans decades, and you are responsible for this portion.
And that's
Now,
where the
I want to know,
Merrick-
at what point did the FBI and the DOJ decide that Lex Wessner was not a co-conspirator? Because
W to Mass. See, I hope he really drills down on this. Because, like, this is the way that you can crush people. Is that what they do is they make abstractions and distractions, and if you can stay focused on one individual issue, you will eventually break them. That's what you have to do.
Because our Epstein files tried that Lex Wessner was not a co-conspirator. Because our Epstein Files Transparency Act requires you, please put it back on the screen.
See, he's saying time's up. See, that's exactly what she was trying to do. See?
To release the internal decision about whether to prosecute him or not, and it's not in the files, and it's not in the files for any of these other men.
Time of the gentleman has
Which,
expired.
may she answer?
And he's a hypocrite because he voted against the
He's a hypocrite? She roasts him in the... Bro, she's so embarrassing. Like, roasting people is so
Whenever somebody
dumb.
gets a deep fake of porn made of them, it's weird, disgusting, and it's a massive invasion of privacy. But fundamentally, a victim is not really created in the same way that a person is created a victim whenever they're a victim of sexual assault or rape.
Damn, I did that all by
Trying to
myself.
morally grandstand as if creating AI porn of somebody is the equivalent of actually raping them. Or the Epstein files. It's just, what are we doing here? This is pathetic. Oh, bad take? No, it's not. It's obvious.
How is that a
People voted
forfeit?
against it, and you were one of them, hypocrite.
The,
Honestly, Donald's got to get rid of this bitch. He does. Like, one of the best things he could do
Yes, yes.
is just say, like, listen, like, we tried, we did what we needed to do. You know, we thought that she'd be able
Well,
to
yes,
do it,
but-
and it turns out she's not. We got to get rid of her. That's it. She mad as fuck? Yeah, she is. She mad as fuck. She looking like
She
a
mad at
moron.
the gentleman's time has expired. The
Mr.
Yeah,
Chairman,
Mr. Chairman, could she answer the question?
Chairman, I was wondering, the gentlelady is allowed, the Attorney General is allowed to respond the way she wants to respond to any member's questions, Republican, Democrat.
All right, I have unanimous consent request.
Gentleman's recognized for a UC.
All right, this is an example. I'm submitting these 302 forms that are entirely redacted. Even when you go to look at them,
Without objection.
I'm submitting.
Here's the question, right? If Thomas Massey didn't say that he was going to release the names himself, do you think that that person's name, that Wexler guy, do you think that his name would be unredacted right now? No, and everybody knows the answer to that. Everybody knows this.
You know which side
A
of
witness
life
statement that implicates Les Wexner.
Without objection.
I'm submitting an article from the New York Times that the DOJ released nude photos and identifiable pictures of the victims. I'm submitting a letter from A.G. Barney to Kash Patel, imploring him to quit keeping the files when you found out that they were keeping files from him.
You know which
Because they're
side
still
but
redacted
true.
files.
Chairman, are we going to,
I'm
going to recess for votes? Yes, we are.
I'm submitting for unanimous consent a document of 17 individuals who've resigned because of the Epstein files.
Without objection.
Yeah, I'd be resigning too. It's fucking ridiculous because they're trying to weaponize your position in order to push an agenda. The only way Trump can really redeem himself is if he asks for a special counsel and prosecutor to deal with this. Otherwise, he's just covering up for the system. I think that what he needs to do is he needs to get, number one, he needs to get rid of her. Like, she is a problem, and if you take, like, remove the Epstein files from the equation, she fucked up, Kash Patel fucked up, they need to get replaced. Like, you can't have people, like, here's the thing, is that actions have to have consequences. You don't see fucking Marco Rubio fucking up all the time. You don't see, not really at least, right? You don't see Scott Bessent fucking up all the time. Absolutely not. It's them. They're fucking up constantly. They're, every single thing that they're supposed to do, they do it wrong. What is this? Bongino, yeah, well, he's gone.
I'll just fuck. I'm gonna end stream right now. See you guys.